For problem 2a, we have the cube root of 8x cubed. Using our product property, we have the cube root of 8 times the cube root of x cubed. Now the cube root of 8 is 2 because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, and the cube root of x cubed is x, so 2x is our solution. Problem 2b, we have the cube root of 9x cubed. Using our product property, we'd have the cube root of 9 times the cube root of x cubed. 9 is equal to 3 squared, and so, 3 squared. So there is actually no cube root of 9, but there is a cube root of x cubed, so our final answer would be the cube root of 9 times x. Here we have the cube root of negative 27x to the fourth. Using our product property, we'd have the cube root of negative 27 times the cube root of x to the fourth. Now the cube root of negative 27 is negative 3. This is because negative 3 cubed is equal to negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3, which is equal to negative 3 times negative 3 is 9 times negative 3, which is equal to negative 27. So in fact it's a negative number. And now we have the cube root of x to the fourth, which we will separate to be negative 3 times the cube root of x cubed times the cube root of x, which will become negative 3 times x times the cube root of x, and that is our solution. Here we have problem 2d, the cube root of 25x to the fourth divided by 64. First, let's use the quotient rule to get the cube root of 25x to the fourth divided by the cube root of 64. Now, let's focus on the cube root of 64. 64 is equal to 8 times 8, which is furthermore equal to 4 times 2 times 4 times 2. Let's just keep breaking that down. Well, let's notice that 2 times 2 is 4, so this is 4 times 4 times 4. So this will be, so the cube root of 64 is equal to 4, based on that. So this will become the cube root of 25x to the fourth divided by 4. Now, using the quotient rule, we have the cube root of 25 times the cube root of x to the fourth divided by 4, which is equal to, this one doesn't simplify any further, so the cube root of 25 times, we're going to break this apart, the cube root of x cubed times the cube root of x divided by 4, which will become, this is x times the cube root of 25x divided by 4, and that is our solution. Finally, for 2e, we have the cube root of negative 16x squared. We're going to use the product rule to say this is the cube root of negative 16 times the cube root of x squared. Now, we're going to say that this is the cube root of negative 2 times, let's say positive 2 times negative 8 times the cube root of x squared. We're going to separate it further to have the cube root of negative 8 times the cube root of 2 times the cube root of x squared. Now 8 is 2 cubed, so this is going to be negative 2 times the cube root of 2x squared, because neither of those go any further. And that is our final answer.